All right. And all right.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Live at Five, where we teach you the organic approach to making money online. And those of you that do not know us, my name is Daria Jackson Legonier, and over to my left is my beautiful business partner, Takesha Wyatt, and we are super, super
Hey.
excited to come to you this evening as we do each and every Tuesday with a topic that's going to bring you closer to being a successful marketer. So,
Mm-hmm.
as you are popping on, make sure that you type in hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, make sure you type in the comments hashtag replay. And also let us know where you're tuning in from because we like to interact with you during our
Yeah.
lives. We go back, we look at the comments, and we do respond to our comments. So if you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button so that you do not miss each time that we upload a video or when we go live. So I think I covered pretty much everything, Takesha. I'm not really sure,
Absolutely.
but yes,
Yeah.
y'all, we,
Yeah.
we have slides today, and I'm gonna tell you these slides are hot. So make sure,
I'm ready.
so make sure
Yes.
that
And
you,
I'm so ready to get into this area. I'm glad that we started this journey together. And
yes,
guys, we have done everything that we're teaching you guys. So hold
absolutely.
on to your hats because you guys know this is the advanced stuff, right?
This is the
Because you
advanced.
might already know a lot of the stuff we already taught, right? But some of this stuff we're teaching is advanced stuff. So you can implement some of these things to go along with the things you're already doing, right? Because we do teach things for the beginner, but we also do the advanced things as well because we know that our beginners do advance with our help. So
Mhm.
that's
That's
why we
right.
always love to have the advanced things. And of course, we're really excited about 2.0. If you guys are not in our school already, make sure that you join our school, right? Make sure you join our school. Make sure you click that green button on the screen and subscribe to our YouTube channel, right? And the next Tuesday, we're going to put our school link up here, and you guys are going to be able to just click the screen and join school if you aren't a member already. Absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely.
So
All
we're
right.
going to go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
Man, we are going to get started. You
We are.
see, the biggest word that you can see here is simple, and we're called
Mhm.
Online Success Made Simple for a reason. Because what we do is not easy, but it is simple and it's repetitive. You have to be consistent with the repetitiveness, right? That's what it is. That's what it is, right? So building a simple marketing funnel, right? We're showing you how to automate, right? We're showing you how to automate these things so that you can make money while you're sleeping, while you're at the movies, while you're enjoying time with your spouse or loved one, right? That's what it's all about. So are you confused about how people go from like just looking and scrolling to actually buying stuff from you? Right? How does that happen? Like when does that happen? How long do I have to post? Right? So let's build a funnel so that you can turn strangers, hello, strangers, into sales automatically. Because a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of times people don't want to have to speak to somebody to get a sale. And a lot of times people don't need to speak to you. They have all the information in front of them and they just want, a way to purchase it, right?
That's
Because
right.
you've already got all the information right there. You've got the FAQs, they've read over everything, they've done their research, they're ready to join. You're not available to answer the phone, but they don't want to speak to you anyway. They just want a link. The phone handles all of that, right? What if they're not ready to buy now? Right? They came across your post, they went to your website, but they're not ready to buy right now. Maybe they won't
That's
be ready to buy for 6 months, but you still want to nurture the relationship with that person and every person that's looking for what they signed up for, right? Because it's all about what your audience wants, right?
hmm
So keep that in mind when you're making the funnel, right? And so we made it very clear and we laid it out. And of course, we always tell you guys what the objective is because we want you to know what it is that you should get out of this. And we want you guys to write down any nuggets that you get, right? If you're getting value from this, make sure you share this with your business besties, with your goal friends, with anyone that you believe that this information will help, right? And we'll absolutely appreciate it if you subscribe and like because that'll help us get it out to more people. More people will see it. So if you liked it and you found it helpful, other people will too, right? So we want you to understand what a funnel is and why the heck does it matter? Like, why should I tell what a funnel is? Right, D?
That's
So,
important.
right, great question. So, learn the three parts of a simple, beginner friendly funnel, right? Because that's the key here. Everything we do is beginner friendly. We don't expect you to know tech. We don't expect you to know how to do a lot of content creation. We don't expect you to know how to do a lot of images, designs, things like that, flyers. We don't expect you to come into this knowing how to do that, right? That's why we are here to do the hand holding and to teach you guys. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to start building your own, right? Your own funnel with free tools. I know you guys love that word. You know we love to give you guys free things. So we're
Yes.
going to show you guys some free tools, and we do have one tool in there that's worth the price. It's like $29 a month and totally worth it. But everything in there besides that is free. And you'll see what we mean with something we talk about all the time. So let's
All
get
the
to it.
time. Let's get into it.
Right? Right? So the three parts of a simple funnel, right? These are the three parts. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, make sure you go ahead and do that so that you can have it for a later date. If you're a person that retains information better by taking copious notes, please do that as well. My apologies, I'm a little tongue tied. Like we say, we human, we are human.
Yeah.
So the first thing you need is a lead magnet. Well, Gary and Takija, what's that? Right?
Right. Right.
It's
What's
a freebie. It's a freebie. You want to give away something in exchange for them giving you their email. What you gonna give away? Example: download my free download my 2-hour daily income checklist system checklist. Download my AI calendar that'll keep up with all of your posts. There's so many things that you can have people to download for free. You'll be amazed.
or watch for free videos, how-to
Oh my
videos,
goodness,
really simple stuff that you can go.
so many.
And we have a
Something
course that we did about that, showing you
exactly,
how to do that.
exactly. You need if you need help with this and you want to go ahead and do it on your own, we definitely suggest that you look at the lead magnets. We definitely suggest that you look at how to find out who your target audience is, who your avatar is, right? We suggest that you find out all of those things before this, right? Because you need to know those things in order to have a successful funnel, right? A successful funnel. Because of course
Mhm.
you can set up a funnel all day long. You can set up a funnel, but will it be successful? No, because you need to know who you're speaking to, who your audience is, and what your audience wants. Now, once you know all of those things, the lead magnet will be simple because it'll be something in your niche. If your niche is healthcare, you know what I mean, and you give out samples of your product, right? That put in your information and your address, and we'll send you a free sample. Same thing with healthcare. People do it all the time. Send out free samples. Well, I know plenty of companies with all kind of lotions, potions, juices, things like that. And then I know all different companies that, you joined something you paid your money for, and they told you that you could give it away or sell it or private label rights it, things like that. You can give to them, right? In exchange for something, right? Because you can't give it away for free. But in exchange for the email address, you might
Right.
give them something like that, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And so the number two thing you need, now this goes without saying, a way to capture their email address, and that's called a landing page. So, way to capture the email. So, for instance, get instant access to the free guide here into your best email. You
Mm-hmm.
always want to say into your best email, right? Because you want that email address that is going to reach them, not their junk email. You want to make sure that they know that you are going to be contacting them, right? And so you want to have a thank you page. You want to have a thank you page, and it's going to have on that thank you page all of the next steps, right? So check your inbox, then join the free Facebook group here. It might say, click here to download your free gift, right? And check your inbox, right? You might have several things on there. Daria and I do that, right? We
Yes.
don't always have one thing. Sometimes
Mhm.
we have several things, several steps you need to complete, right? Not to get the thing that you want to get, because you're going to get that when you put your email in. But we're going to give you other freebies, right? And we're going to make it simple because we're going to list it. Join our Facebook group to get more free tips, tricks. You know what I'm saying? Join our school to get hand holding and to be one of the first to know about Online Success Made Simple 2.0. We have
Yes.
all different types of links,
All
things
that's.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
So is I'm still going? Look, y'all, I'm country. Okay, my bad. I'm a city country girl.
Oh
Okay,
my
I think
goodness.
this is my last one. I can't remember. But the thing is, we're doing a different platform, right, guys? And before I could see the numbers at the bottom, but now I can't. So I have no idea what slide we're on. So I used to be like, all right, it's your turn, Daria. Now I'm like, I'm gonna do one more. See how this goes. So mapping out your funnel flow is one of those things that you're gonna need. And if you're gonna be in multiple businesses and have multiple affiliate products, more than likely you're gonna have more than one funnel, right?
Yes.
Because this one funnel is gonna talk about what you're doing with this affiliate marketing product. This affiliate marketing product is about AI. This affiliate marketing product is about crypto. This affiliate marketing product is about digital marketing, right? So you have all these different things, and you don't want to be talking to somebody about digital marketing and send them an email about crypto because they're thinking, why are you sending me unsolicited emails? They're fine all day with you sending them emails for what they signed up for. So let's talk about the flow. TikTok and Facebook Reels, right? TikTok and Facebook Reels. What? And Reels, stories, and with Instagram, all of those things are included. But here's an example. Here's how I make $900 a day in just 2 hours. Link in bio to grab the exact system, right? We're just talking about what it is that you're going to be posting. If you fish, think of it as the worm. What you're going to throw out there that's going to make them say, I want that.
Yes, give it to
Right?
me.
Like, yo, I bite. You know what I mean? That's for
Mhm.
me right here. You know, and that's gonna take them to your landing page, and we're gonna show you how to. We're gonna walk you through how to set these things up. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about any of that. And if you've never done any reels or anything like that, we do have a video on how to create reels, right?
Yes.
And it's super simple. And of course, if you don't know, if you create one video, you can use it on every platform. It's called repurposing. So you
That's
just don't want to use the same hashtags or captions, but you absolutely can use that video across the platform. And you want to do it strategically. We talk about that, of course. We've been doing this for a minute. So we have so many videos on our YouTube channel and, of course, in our school that if you are behind the ball and you haven't gotten this far yet, you can go ahead and watch those videos. So you're going to have a landing page, and your landing page has to have something that's going to grab their attention, right?
Yes.
As soon as they jump on there, you know what I mean? Because you already got them to the landing page. Now you gotta have something on there that says, "Oh yeah, I definitely want this information." You
Mhm.
know. So thanks, you're in, right? Click here to join the support group and start building your funnel today, because you might go turn around and teach somebody else how to do this exact thing. So this is the map, right? So we're going to show you, of course, what to do next. So this is just, you know what I mean? We're going to show you where to do and how to do. This is the what. So take a screenshot of this if you haven't already, so you can, check it off. 1, 2, 3. Have I done these 3 things? Have I put something out there to make people say, hey, yeah, I'm going to give you my email address, right? And then you have a landing page where they can put the email in and get the information, right, from the post that they're clicked on that link to get here. And then from that, they're going to get this thank you page with all of this information, because you want them to join to get more support. And you can do this and set it up one time. That's what we love about it. This is set it and forget it. You send somebody your website link, they go through the funnel, and then we'll talk about the next steps, because you guys know we already talked about it. You have to have what attached to this, an email,
Ah,
right?
yes.
An
Yes.
email list.
Very
So
important.
bring it home, D.
All right, let's do
Absolutely.
it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. So here are your action steps. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to choose your lead magnet idea. But you're saying, okay, Daria, but I have no idea. So what you do is you go to our good friend ChatGPT on Now site, and
Yeah.
you let ChatGPT on Now site know who you are, who you serve, and give you some lead magnet ideas. And then you can work from there. And ChatGPT is going to spit out some ideas, and then ChatGPT will even create it for you. So
Absolutely.
So that action step is pretty easy. You can get that done within less than 10 minutes. And then once you know what your lead magnet idea is, then you can create the simple landing page because you know who you're talking to, you know who you're providing. That's why it's so important. And she touched on it earlier when she said knowing who you serve, your
Yeah.
avatar. It comes to play. It comes it's all a part of your marketing.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know who you're marketing to, it's going to be very hard to create a lead magnet. It's going to be very hard to create content. And it's,
Absolutely.
and it's going to be very hard to make sales because you don't know who you're talking to. And then you're
Mm-hmm.
trying to just put your your content, your product or your service in front of anybody when it should be in front of a target audience. So that's why it's very important that you know what that is, who that is. And if you're not really sure, then we recommend that you go back to the beginning, back in January on our YouTube channel where we cover that because we do. We start from the very beginning. Okay? So make sure you do that.
Absolutely. And if you're one of those people that are thinking to yourself like, I don't have the time, like, can you just do it for me, or can you coach me through it? Absolutely.
Right. We sure
Either of those things. We do both of those.
Yes, we do. We will give you some hand holding. You just have to let us know. Get on our calendar and we'll make it happen. All right. So
Mhm.
here's the next action step. So you're going to create a simple landing page. And there's a few systems that are out there, but these are the ones we recommend. You can use System.io, which is free. And you can go to YouTube University and also System.io. They have their own tutorial to teach you how to do that. Now Site, what we love about Now Site, it's not free. However, they do have a do it, they will do it for you as,
Absolutely.
as part of their program. Either you do it yourself or they'll do it for you. Upon joining them, they will set up a landing page, a website, a whole funnel for you. So if
Hmm.
that's the route that you want to go, um, make sure in the description that you click on the link there so that you can get started and get your funnel going. And you would be totally hands off. And then you just let them know what you like and what you don't like. They tweak it until you like it. And then there's also MailerLite that is also free. Now, System.io and MailerLite not only have websites or landing pages, they also have the email component to go along with it. Okay, so just want to let you know that. So all three will serve the purpose of making your funnel. All three have all the components for your funnel: the website and the email component. Okay, and the last step is you want to draft your thank you message
Hmm.
plus whatever the next action, whatever it is that you want them to do, right? Which Takesha talked about. It's very clear
Absolutely.
on what it is that you want them to do next, whether it is on your lead magnet page, which is your website. It's like a small mini website. Some of them have videos, some of them just have words and a button for you to click or somewhere for you to put your email address. So you may see them look a little different, but they all serve the same purpose, right? So then you'll have your information there. They will click on it. They will go to another page, which is usually your thank you page, where they give you where more information is given for you to take action. And then meanwhile, you will also be on the person's subscriber list because you have consented, like, yes, in exchange for my email, I
Hmm.
wouldn't mind being on your um your email list.
Hmm.
And you also in most cases will get what you're looking for in that email in most cases.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And
Mhm.
it's so wonderful because then you'll be able to continue to email them and nourish the relationship, which
Absolutely.
is so very important.
Right. Right. And
Mhm.
you want to do that. You want to be consistent. You want them to see you. And that's where you can give value. So like they can get to know, like, and trust you. Send them videos, send them tips, send them all kinds of things to let them know what it is that you have going on, and what you have going on can help them. That's the whole point. That is the whole point. So, every week we give homework because we want to make sure that not only you get the information but we also want you to apply it. So we're going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to do that. So here is your homework. So you're going to write out the funnel steps. So you're going to go back and look at the slides that were created, which outline step by step. What do you do first, second, third? Then you're going to test your funnel from start to finish. That means you're going to put in your own email. We do the same thing. When we
so important.
We don't
Oh
just
my goodness. So important.
Yeah, and don't test
everything.
How are we going to know if it works or not? Right? So then you're going to share your funnel offer in the link. Offer link in our Facebook group. Yeah, do that. We would love to see it. Make sure that you do that. Those 3 things, very important. Your funnel steps, test out your funnel, and share your funnel offer, which is your lead magnet. Okay?
Yeah, you want to share that on the Facebook group that you created 2 weeks ago. So make sure you do that, and make sure you also share it with us as well. Because we want to see the funnel. We love to see what you guys have done, what you put together. Like, it's so exciting for us. You guys have no idea.
No idea. It feels really good when the student does their homework. So here are our final thoughts. You don't need a fancy setup to convert followers into buyers. There's a lot of people that have all these fancy things happening, just things popping out, things moving. You don't have to do all of that. As long as it's clear and easy to follow, it's better doing that than having nothing at all. So, like I said, you want it clear, you want it simple, and what happens, it creates confident and consistent sales. It does. It really does. So don't worry about getting fancy. That'll come later as you become more efficient, more skillful. But right now, you just want to keep it very simple and easy to follow, where someone is going through your funnel, they know exactly what to do. Now, the beauty of this whole thing is that you only have to build it once.
Yeah.
You build it once.
That's it.
You might do a tweak here and there, but it's built once and you can use it daily. I remember I know a few influencers that have been in the game longer than me. And one in particular, her name is Diane Hockman. And she believes in keeping things super simple. And she told us how she made sales off of an ugly funnel, meaning like a white background, black letters, no fancy, no pictures, but the words. And the words told you what you needed to do and what you needed to know and what you were going to get.
Yeah.
And it was very clear. And that's it. That is it. She didn't worry about, being fancy. And she's not a fancy type person anyway. She likes to just find the most simple way to get something done, efficient, clear, and that's it. And that's who she is. And she made thousands of dollars not being fancy. So
not being fancy.
So it's very evident that you can do that. Don't worry about being fancy. Of course, we want something really nice to look at, but what's the point in making something really fancy and pretty and no one is taking action? Right? So it's better to just be simple, clear, so that you can create the confidence you need and get the consistent sales that you're looking for. That's the whole point. So make sure you screenshot this. All right. And lastly, If you need to contact us for whether you need extra help, you need some hand holding, you have a question, you can text us. So there's our number there. You can visit our website. You can also email us. And also, you can contact us in our school community. We are in there each and every day, giving value, giving really cool downloads to help you. We have a lot of templates that we use, that we share to help you take your business to the next level and be successful in your marketing. So make sure that you are there and don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have
Mhm.
a question. So we really appreciate you coming through each and every
Absolutely.
Tuesday and spending your time with us, because you can be spending your time anywhere else. But you decided, hey, I'm going to take the time and hang out with these ladies because they have what I. So we totally appreciate that. So
Absolutely.
so we thank you for coming. Anything, any parting words, Takesha, before we say totally goodbye for the week?
No, just wanted to say that we are gonna see you guys later this. Are we gonna be doing a session this week? A working session?
Um, We can probably do one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you know what? Check our calendar in school
absolutely.
and we will have all the information there
Yeah,
as far as the day and the time. Today is Tuesday, so it'll probably be either tomorrow or Thursday. And yeah, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We like to pull back the curtain and show you how what our process is. So make sure that
absolutely.
you stay tuned. All right. So with that said, we will see you next week. Have an amazing evening.
Yes, indeed.
All right now.
All right.
All right.
Oh, we so cute, girl. That was my boo finally calling. I got to go.
All right. Well, go ahead, Mama. Go ahead. And we'll talk.
Finally. All right.
All right. All right. Later. Hey, you call right on time. We literally finished. We finished our live.